Cancer, I need to tell you something that just came through in your reading, and honestly, it gave me chills. The energy around you right now is absolutely incredible, and people are starting to notice in ways that might surprise you. So I just pulled your cards, and the first one that came out was the Eight of Pentacles and Cancer. This card is speaking volumes about how you've been quietly working on yourself. You know that thing you've been doing behind the scenes? That skill you've been developing, that knowledge you've been accumulating, that inner work you've been putting in? People are about to see the results, and they're going to be shocked. The Eight of Pentacles is all about mastery through dedication. You've been like that craftsperson who shows up every single day, perfecting their art when nobody's watching. And now, Cancer, the universe is about to showcase your expertise in a way that's going to leave people absolutely stunned. They thought they knew what you were capable of, but they had no idea about the depth of your intelligence and the strength you've built. I'm getting this energy that someone in your life, maybe someone who's always seen you as the nurturing, emotional Cancer, is about to witness a side of you that completely reframes how they see you. They might have underestimated your analytical mind or your problem-solving abilities, and they're in for a major wake-up call. The next card that came through is the Queen of Swords. And Cancer, this is where things get really interesting. The Queen of Swords represents that sharp, clear-thinking, no-nonsense energy. And for a Cancer, this might feel like stepping into unfamiliar territory, but you're doing it beautifully. This card is telling me that you've developed this incredible ability to cut through emotional fog and see situations with crystal clarity. People are used to seeing your compassionate, intuitive side, but now they're witnessing your razor-sharp intellect and your ability to make tough decisions with wisdom and authority. There's someone specific who's been watching you handle a challenging situation recently, and they're completely blown away by how you've approached it. Instead of getting overwhelmed by emotions like they expected, you've been strategic, logical, and incredibly effective. They're looking at you with fresh eyes and thinking, where did this version of you come from? The Queen of Swords also suggests that you've learned to communicate your ideas with power and precision. Your words are carrying more weight now, Cancer. When you speak, people are actually listening in a way they haven't before. There's this new respect building around your opinions and insights. Now here comes something that really caught my attention. The next card is the Three of Wands, and this is talking about expansion and foresight. Cancer, you've been developing this amazing ability to see the big picture and plan for the future in ways that are surprising everyone around you. The Three of Wands represents that moment when you're standing on higher ground, looking out at all the possibilities ahead. You've gained this perspective that allows you to see opportunities and potential challenges that others are missing completely. Your strategic thinking has evolved to a level that's genuinely impressive. There's this energy around business or career moves where people are realizing you have this incredible foresight. Maybe you predicted something that seemed unlikely at the time, or maybe you suggested a direction that seemed counterintuitive but turned out to be brilliant. People are starting to come to you for advice because they're recognizing that your brain works in ways they didn't fully appreciate before. The Three of Wands is also about having the confidence to act on your vision. You're not just seeing these opportunities, Cancer, you're actually taking steps to make things happen. And this proactive approach is shocking people who maybe saw you as more reactive or cautious in the past. Then I pulled the Seven of Cups, and this card is revealing something fascinating about how others perceive your decision-making process. The Seven of Cups typically represents confusion or being overwhelmed by options, but in your case, it's showing me that while everyone else is getting lost in possibilities and daydreaming about what could be, you've developed this amazing ability to see through the illusions and focus on what's actually achievable. People around you are impressed by how you can look at a complicated situation with multiple variables and somehow cut through all the noise to identify the real opportunities. They're watching you navigate complex choices with a level of wisdom that they didn't know you possessed. There's this theme coming through where others have been struggling with indecision or getting caught up in fantasy, but you've been the one bringing practical wisdom and realistic assessment to the table. Your ability to ground big dreams in actual possibility is leaving people amazed. The Seven of Cups is also suggesting that someone has been testing you, maybe unconsciously, by presenting you with confusing or overwhelming scenarios to see how you'd respond. And Cancer, you've been passing these tests with flying colors, showing mental strength and clarity that's completely rewriting their assumptions about you. Now, this next card is really powerful. I pulled the King of Pentacles, and Cancer, this is talking about a level of practical mastery and material wisdom that people definitely didn't expect from you. The King of Pentacles represents someone who has not only achieved success, but has done so through intelligence, planning, and solid decision-making. This card is telling me that you've been quietly building something substantial, whether that's financial security, a business idea, or just a really solid foundation for your future. And the people around you are starting to notice that you have this incredible understanding of how to make things work in the real world. The King of Pentacles also represents someone who others look to for practical guidance and stability. Cancer, people are beginning to see you as someone who has both the vision and the practical intelligence to actually make things happen. They're shocked because they might have always seen your emotional intelligence, but now they're recognizing your business intelligence and your ability to create lasting value. There's something about money or resources where you've shown wisdom that's completely surprised someone. Maybe you made a financial decision that seemed risky but turned out to be incredibly smart. Or maybe you've demonstrated an understanding of investments or practical matters that nobody saw coming. The next card that came through is the Two of Swords, and this is showing me how you've been handling difficult decisions lately. The Two of Swords represents that moment when you have to make a choice between two seemingly equal options. But Cancer, you've been navigating these crossroads with incredible wisdom. What's shocking people is how you've been able to remain calm and analytical even when facing really tough decisions. Instead of getting paralyzed by the emotional weight of choices, you've been able to step back, gather information, and make decisions based on logic and long-term thinking. There's someone who's been watching how you handle pressure, and they're genuinely amazed by your composure and your ability to think clearly, even in stressful situations. They expected you to be more emotional or reactive, but instead, you've shown this incredible mental discipline. The Two of Swords also suggests that you've been able to see both sides of complicated situations with unusual clarity. Your ability to understand different perspectives and weigh them fairly has impressed people who are used to seeing others get caught up in one-sided thinking. Here's where things get really interesting. I pulled the Hermit, and Cancer, this card is revealing the source of all this new strength and wisdom that's shocking everyone. The Hermit represents that inner journey you've been on, that period of self-reflection and learning that's transformed you from the inside out. The Hermit shows me that you've been doing serious inner work, gaining wisdom through experience and contemplation. While others might have seen you as going through a quiet phase or even withdrawing, you are actually on this incredible journey of self-discovery and skill development. This card suggests that you've been learning from your experiences in a way that's created genuine wisdom, not just knowledge. You've been integrating lessons, developing intuition, and building this internal guidance system that's now showing up as remarkable judgment and insight. The Hermit also indicates that you're now ready to share this wisdom with others. People are starting to come to you for guidance because they can sense that you've gained something valuable through your journey. Your depth of understanding is becoming apparent to those around you. The final card I pulled is the Ace of Pentacles. And Cancer, this is such a powerful ending to your reading. The Ace of Pentacles represents a new beginning in the material world, a fresh opportunity that's coming your way specifically because of the strength and intelligence you've been developing. This card is telling me that all this internal work and skill building you've been doing is about to manifest as a concrete opportunity. someone is going to recognize your capabilities and offer you something substantial, whether that's a job opportunity, a business partnership, or a chance to take on a leadership role. The Ace of Pentacles also suggests that you're about to prove your worth in a very tangible way. There's an opportunity coming where you'll be able to demonstrate your problem-solving abilities, your strategic thinking, and your practical intelligence in a way that leaves no doubt about your capabilities. What's beautiful about this card is that it represents not just recognition, but actual reward for the work you've been doing. The universe is about to match your internal development with external opportunities that reflect your true value. Cancer, the overall energy of this reading is incredible. You've been on this amazing journey of developing both your inner strength and your practical skills, and people are starting to take notice in a big way. Someone who thought they knew you is about to be completely surprised by your capabilities. The combination of emotional intelligence you've always had with this new mental sharpness and practical wisdom is creating something really powerful. You're becoming someone who can handle both the human side and the strategic side of complex situations, and that's a rare and valuable combination. I keep getting this image of someone doing a double take when they see you in action, like they're trying to reconcile this new version of you with the person they thought they knew. Your growth has been so significant that it's actually shocking to witness. The message coming through is to embrace this new confidence in your abilities. You've earned the right to take up space as someone with valuable insights and practical wisdom. Don't downplay your intelligence or your strength just because people are used to seeing your softer side. There's also this energy suggesting that you should be ready for opportunities that match this new level of capability you've developed. When people start recognizing your abilities, they're going to want to put them to use, so be prepared to step into roles or situations that reflect your true potential. The cards are also emphasizing that this transformation has been authentic and sustainable. This isn't just a temporary phase or surface-level change. You've actually developed new capacities that are going to serve you for years to come. Cancer, people are about to see you in a completely new light, and it's going to be amazing for both you and them. Your combination of compassion and competence, emotional wisdom and practical intelligence is going to open doors you didn't even know existed. Trust in this new version of yourself. The strength and intelligence you've developed are real, and they deserve to be recognized and utilized. You're about to enter a phase where your true capabilities get the acknowledgement they've been waiting for,